Hello everyone, Sheik here with another Transformers review, and today I'll be reviewing the Studio Series 86 Steeljaw. And of course, it's not just going to be Steeljaw present in this video, it's going to be a Blaster, of course, because he is just one of Blaster's minions. Got him while on deployment. I do believe I can't remember which store I picked him up at. I think it was Toys R Us in Malaysia. And he's pretty cool, at least as finished helping complete a set. Steeljaw is a pretty small, basic little Conceticon or cassette transformer. There isn't too much detail on this. It'd be nice if this was painted dark gray as well. The other side, you can clearly see the two dark gray sides for the main in his lion mode. But there is one main downside. I mean, it's not too crazy considering that most of the G1 characters had this issue, but he does have a little bit of parts forming because his weapon wing things still have to be attached to him separately. And another thing that I noticed, unfortunately, is that I know he's like the same size as Eject, but the downside is for whatever reason he doesn't seem to fit into Blaster too well. It's like trying to get him in there is a bit of an ordeal, and when you do get him in there, you can get him in there, but when you do get him in there, it's like it doesn't want to pop open properly, and it just doesn't sit in there as well as Eject. Like Eject goes in there no problem. Don't know why there's an issue with that, but for some reason it is. But not exactly sure why that is. And then there's this accessory, which is from the one episode where Blaster ended up using these types of things to fight Soundwave, I think it was, in a club or something crazy like that. But I think he used two of them, so I think realistically, if you wanted to recreate that scene, you'd need you'd have to get two Steeljaws, which would be kind of a waste of money considering how expensive Steeljaw is. But even having one of them is kind of cool, but it's for a one-time scene that only happened once, so it's like it's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of cool to have that. So Steeljaw, just kind of get that rotated, and you see the lion face, so that's pretty cool. Then let's see, go ahead and get the legs rotated around. Let's see, there we are. Get those down, then down, and then you get the guns straightened out, and then you pretty much have Steeljaw in his lion mode, but obviously he looks severely lacking on the back without that other piece. Just looks like a big old mane, but once you get that on there, Steeljaw actually looks pretty cool. Like, he actually does look pretty nice. I think that is pretty cool. And then he does have some nice detail on his face. Red for his mouth. I mean, they did do a decent amount of detail on him, even though I do have some gripes, mainly just being that he can't properly fit into a Blaster. Another thing you can do with him is take this off, and then you can plug this in, because if you notice on the back, it does have the same wing type thing with the guns molded in. And then let's go ahead and take that off. Oh, well, that's what I was going to do anyway, was going to take that off, but let's go ahead and take that off and give him his proper wings. I wonder if he likes Red Bull at all. Anyway, so let's go ahead and take a look at Blaster. And for the biggest reason I wanted to get Steeljaw, I mean, obviously it is one of the cassettes, and I might end up having to get that Perceptor set that they're releasing at some point, which I think it has Ram Horn and I think Ratbat. If I want to have Ram Horn, so I can get most of his cassettes. I wish they would just do a little box set with all the cassettes on their own or something like that, but I digress. That's just, of course, one of the issues I have with that. But I think it's pretty cool that it's designed to slot in just like that, slots right over his fist. And then I do believe it will fit over this one. Well, maybe not, actually. Oh, no, it does. Yeah, it fits even with that pointy finger, so that if you were to get two of them, you could reenact that scene from Transformers. So that is still pretty cool. Even though there's just one of them, it's still a pretty cool nod to that one episode. So that's pretty much it for Studio Series 86 Steeljaw. I feel like I was duped into buying Steeljaw just a little bit, not quite, mainly because I wanted the accessory for Blaster, but Steeljaw is actually pretty cool. I really also feel like I have to get Twin Cast and that Perceptor pack, mainly because I want to have all his minions. I want to have Rewind, and I also want to have Ramhorn, and I think that's pretty much all of his main cassettes. And then I guess it might make me have to get Netflix edition Soundwave, or if they re-release him for Studio Series 86, maybe get him then, so that then I can have a Soundwave to go with this one. I mean, I do have like a Masterpiece scale Soundwave, but I don't have one of this scale. If you like this review and you'd like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. And until next time, have a good one, everyone.